tossing and turning again last night, waking up feeling stiff, maybe a bit bloated or just stuck? Does it sometimes feel like your body just isn't cooperating the way it used to? It's incredibly frustrating when the simple act of getting a good night's sleep feels like a distant memory, or when everyday movements bring aches you didn't have before, or when your digestive system just isn't running smoothly. These aren't just small annoyances. They can really impact your energy levels, your mood, and your ability to enjoy your day. You deserve to feel comfortable, rested, and vibrant. What if I told you that the secret to easing some of these common challenges, the restless nights, the creaky joints, the sluggish digestion, might not be in a pill or a complicated routine, but in something as simple as the food you eat right before bed in this video? We're going to explore 5 easy-to-find foods that, when added to your evening routine, could make a world of difference. We'll talk about how they can help you sleep deeper, calm that nagging inflammation, and keep your digestive system happy. Stick around until the very end, because I've got something extra to share that might really surprise you. Let's start with the first one. A simple drink that many people find incredibly soothing and helpful before winding down for the night. We're talking about tart cherry juice. Now, you might have heard whispers about tart cherry juice for sleep, but let's really dive into why it works and how it tackles not just sleep, but also that bothersome inflammation. You see, tart cherries are one of the few natural sources of melatonin. Melatonin is that wonderful hormone your body produces to signal that it's time to get sleepy. As we get a little older, our bodies sometimes don't produce as much melatonin as they used to, which can make falling asleep and staying asleep more challenging. Sipping a small glass of unsweetened tart cherry juice about an hour or two before bed gives your body a gentle, natural boost of this sleep-inducing hormone. It's not like taking a synthetic supplement, which can sometimes hit you too hard or leave you feeling groggy the next morning. The melatonin in tart cherry juice works more subtly, helping to regulate your body's internal clock and guide you towards a more restful state. Imagine feeling that natural wave of tiredness wash over you, making it easier to drift off peacefully. But the magic of tart cherry juice doesn't stop at sleep. These little red fruits are absolutely packed with powerful antioxidants, particularly compounds called anthocyanins. That's what gives them their vibrant red color. Now, why are anthocyanins important for someone dealing with inflammation? Think of inflammation as your body's natural response to injury or irritation. Sometimes, though, this inflammatory response becomes chronic, like a low-grade fire burning inside. This chronic inflammation is linked to all sorts of discomforts we experience as we age. Things like stiff joints, muscle aches, even issues with gut health. Anthocyanins are like tiny firefighters that help put out that internal fire. They work by neutralizing harmful molecules in your body called free radicals, which can damage cells and trigger inflammation. Regularly consuming these antioxidants can help calm down that chronic inflammatory state, potentially leading to reduced pain, less stiffness, and just an overall feeling of more ease and comfort in your body. People who include tart cherry juice in their routine often report feeling less achy in the morning, moving more freely, and generally feeling less puffy or inflamed. So, how do you make this part of your routine? It's quite simple. Look for unsweetened tart cherry juice. The concentrated versions are potent, so you might dilute a small amount with water. A serving size is usually around 4 to 8 ounces. The key is consistency. Don't expect miracles after just one night, but make it a regular habit. Have a small glass as you're winding down in the evening, perhaps while reading a book or listening to quiet music. It's not just about the physical benefits. The ritual of sipping something soothing before bed can also be mentally calming, preparing your mind for sleep. What about the constipation link? While tart cherry juice isn't primarily known as a laxative, improving sleep quality can indirectly help regulate bodily functions, including digestion. And the antioxidants that fight inflammation are also good for overall gut health, which plays a huge role in regularity. So, by tackling sleep and inflammation, You're also creating a more harmonious internal environment that supports better digestion. Think of it as a gentle nudge towards overall balance. It's fascinating how one simple food can offer benefits on multiple fronts, isn't it? It's these kinds of natural connections in our bodies that are truly remarkable. Okay, now that we've talked about how something like tart cherry juice can help, let's move on to our next food, one that's probably already sitting in your pantry. Our second helpful food is a small but mighty nut almonds. Now, you might think of almonds as a healthy snack, and they certainly are, but eating a small handful before bed can offer some surprising benefits for sleep, inflammation, and yes, even digestion. Why almonds? They are a fantastic source of magnesium. Magnesium is often called the relaxation mineral for good reason. It plays a crucial role in countless processes in your body, including muscle and nerve function. When you don't have enough magnesium, it can contribute to restlessness, muscle cramps, and difficulty relaxing, all of which can interfere with sleep. Getting enough magnesium helps quiet the nervous system and promotes a state of calm, making it easier to transition into sleep. Imagine that feeling of tension easing from your shoulders and limbs as you settle into bed. Magnesium contributes to that relaxation. Many people, especially as they get older, don't get enough magnesium from their diet, so adding a source like almonds can be really beneficial. Beyond magnesium, almonds also contain a good amount of fiber. We'll talk more about fiber's importance for digestion. But in short, adequate fiber intake is absolutely essential for preventing constipation. It adds bulk to your stool, making it easier to pass and keeping things moving smoothly through your digestive tract. Eating fiber-rich foods like almonds helps promote regular bowel movements, which can relieve discomfort and that bloated feeling that can make it hard to relax, let alone sleep well. It's all connected. Discomfort from indigestion or constipation can absolutely disrupt your sleep quality. By helping keep your digestion regular, almonds indirectly support better sleep and overall comfort. Almonds also contain healthy fats and antioxidants, which contribute to fighting inflammation. The healthy fats, like monounsaturated fats, are good for your heart and can help reduce overall inflammation markers in the body. Paired with the antioxidants like vitamin E, these compounds work together to protect your cells and calm inflammatory processes. So, that small handful of almonds isn't just a snack. It's a little package of relaxation, digestive support, and anti-inflammatory power. How should you eat them before bed? A small portion is key. Think about an ounce, which is roughly 23 almonds. Eating too many might be too caloric or could potentially cause digestive upset due to the fat and fiber content if you're not used to it. A small handful is perfect. You can eat them raw or lightly roasted. Unsalted is best to avoid excess sodium before bed. Have them perhaps an hour before you plan to go to sleep. You could have them on their own, or maybe with a tiny bit of honey for a touch of sweetness and another potential sleep aid. Think of it as a deliberate wind-down snack, signaling to your body that it's time to prepare for rest and repair. People who start including almonds often notice subtle shifts, maybe less tossing and turning, fewer muscle twitches, or just a general feeling of being more relaxed and ready for sleep. And over time, that regularity they bring to digestion can make a huge difference in how comfortable and light you feel. It's these small, consistent dietary choices that really add up to significant improvements in how you feel day to day. Moving along, our third food is a tropical delight that's surprisingly effective for nighttime well-being: kiwi. Yes, the humble kiwi fruit packs a powerful punch, especially when it comes to sleep and keeping your digestion in tip-top shape. Let's talk about sleep first. Studies have actually shown that eating kiwi before bed can improve sleep quality. Why kiwis contain serotonin, a neurotransmitter that plays a role in regulating mood and, importantly, is a precursor to melatonin, that key sleep hormone we talked about with tart cherry juice. So, eating kiwi helps your body build up the resources it needs to produce melatonin naturally. They also contain antioxidants and vitamin C, which contribute to overall health and can help reduce oxidative stress, creating a better environment for sleep. Imagine feeling a gentle calmness settle over you as the evening progresses, making it easier to transition into sleep. But where kiwi truly shines for many people is in its ability to combat constipation. This fruit is incredibly high in fiber, both soluble and insoluble fiber, which is essential for healthy bowel function. Soluble fiber absorbs water and forms a gel-like substance, which can soften stool. Insoluble fiber adds bulk, stimulating movement through the digestive tract. Together, they are a dream team for regularity. Many people struggle with constipation, and it can be incredibly uncomfortable and disruptive, affecting everything from your energy levels to your sleep. Adding kiwi to your evening routine can be a very gentle yet effective way to encourage daily bowel movements. Unlike harsh laxatives, it works naturally with your body to promote regularity. On top of the fiber, kiwi contains a unique enzyme called actinidin. This enzyme helps break down proteins, which can aid digestion and reduce bloating or discomfort that might arise from undigested food. When your digestive system is happy and moving smoothly, you're naturally going to feel more comfortable and relaxed, which sets the stage for better sleep and reduces the kind of internal irritation that can fuel inflammation. How to incorporate kiwi? It's wonderfully versatile. You can simply slice 1 or 2 ripe kiwis and eat them on their own about an hour before bed. Some people even eat the skin, which is packed with extra fiber and nutrients. Just make sure to wash it thoroughly. If eating the skin isn't for you, don't worry. You still get plenty of benefits from the flesh. You could also add sliced kiwi to a small bowl of plain yogurt, another gut-friendly food, or blend it into a simple, light smoothie. The sweetness of a ripe kiwi makes it a delicious and healthy dessert alternative. People who have struggled with irregular digestion often find that adding kiwi daily makes a significant difference, leading to more comfort and predictability. And when your gut is happier, your whole body feels better, reducing general inflammation and making restful sleep much more achievable. It's amazing how such a simple, delicious fruit can address multiple concerns at once, isn't it? Now, let's talk about our 4th helpful food, another nut that brings unique benefits to the table: walnuts. Walnuts are often lauded for their brain health benefits, thanks to their healthy omega-3 fatty acids. But they also deserve a spot in our before-bed list for their impact on sleep and inflammation. Like tart cherries, walnuts are another one of the few plant sources of melatonin. Eating a small amount can help supplement your body's natural melatonin levels, supporting a healthy sleep-wake cycle and making it easier to fall asleep. But the real star power of walnuts for our purpose might be their omega-3 fatty acid content, specifically alpha-linolenic acid (ALA). Omega-3s are renowned for their powerful anti-inflammatory properties. They work by helping to regulate the body's inflammatory response, essentially helping to turn down the volume on processes that cause chronic inflammation. Remember how we talked about inflammation contributing to aches, stiffness, and overall discomfort? Increasing your intake of omega-3s through foods like walnuts can help combat this. This can mean less joint pain that keeps you awake at night, reduced muscle soreness, and a general feeling of less systemic inflammation. When your body isn't constantly fighting that low-grade inflammatory fire, it's better able to relax and prepare for restorative sleep. Walnuts also contain fiber, contributing to digestive health and regularity, just like almonds and kiwi. While they might not be as high in fiber as kiwi, every bit counts when you're aiming for smooth digestion and preventing constipation. A healthy gut environment, supported by fiber, further reduces inflammation throughout the body. So, walnuts work on multiple fronts, providing melatonin for sleep, potent omega-3s for fighting inflammation, and fiber for supporting digestion. How to include walnuts before bed again? Portion size is important. A small handful, around an ounce, about 14 walnut halves, is sufficient. You can eat them plain, perhaps as part of a small, light snack an hour or two before sleeping. They pair wonderfully with a few berries or even a tiny bit of honey. Ensure the walnuts are fresh. Nuts can go rancid. And that unpleasant taste isn't what you want. Before bed, store them in an airtight container in the refrigerator or freezer to keep them fresh longer. People who incorporate walnuts often notice subtle but significant improvements. Perhaps falling asleep a little faster, waking up feeling less stiff, or experiencing better overall digestive comfort. It's another simple food that leverages the power of natural compounds to support your body's ability to rest, repair, and function smoothly. Adding just a few walnuts to your evening routine can be a simple yet impactful step towards feeling better. Finally, let's look at the fifth food on our list, one that's incredibly common, easy to find, and packed with nutrients that support relaxation, digestion, and overall well-being: bananas. Bananas are a fantastic addition to a light evening snack rotation for several reasons related to sleep and digestion. Firstly, they are a good source of magnesium and potassium. Both of these minerals are electrolytes that play a key role in muscle function and relaxation. Potassium helps regulate fluid balance and muscle contractions, while magnesium is essential for nerve signaling and muscle relaxation. When your muscles are relaxed and your nervous system is calm, it's much easier to wind down and drift off to sleep. If you've ever experienced restless legs or muscle cramps that disrupt your sleep, ensuring adequate intake of these minerals through foods like bananas could potentially help. Imagine that feeling of your body simply letting go of tension as you get ready for bed. Bananas also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that the body converts into serotonin and then into melatonin. While bananas don't contain huge amounts of tryptophan compared to, say, turkey, every little bit helps contribute to the building blocks your body needs for healthy sleep regulation. It's a gentle, natural way to support your body's internal sleep machinery. For digestion, bananas, especially ripe ones, are a good source of soluble fiber. This type of fiber can help regulate digestion and prevent constipation by absorbing water and helping to form soft, easily passable stools. They are also generally considered easy to digest, making them a suitable light snack before bed compared to something heavy or fatty. While not as high in fiber as kiwi, the fiber in bananas is gentle and effective for many people, helping to ensure things keep moving smoothly. A healthy gut is less likely to cause discomfort that interferes with sleep and is better able to support overall health, including a balanced inflammatory response. How to enjoy a banana before bed. Simply eat half or a whole medium-ripe banana about an hour before you plan to sleep. Ripeness matters. Very green bananas contain more resistant starch, which is great for gut bacteria, but can sometimes cause gas in sensitive individuals. A ripe banana is generally easier on the stomach and sweeter. You could slice it and have it plain, or maybe sprinkle a tiny bit of cinnamon on it. Cinnamon also has anti-inflammatory properties and a calming aroma. It's a simple, portable, and naturally sweet option that provides valuable nutrients for winding down and supporting digestive comfort. Many people find that including a banana in their evening routine helps them feel more relaxed and supports regularity, leading to more comfortable nights and mornings. So, we've talked about tart cherry juice with its natural melatonin and anti-inflammatory anthocyanins, almonds bringing magnesium and fiber for relaxation and digestion, kiwi offering serotonin, fiber, and digestive enzymes for sleep and regularity, walnuts contributing melatonin and powerful anti-inflammatory omega-3s, and finally, bananas providing magnesium, potassium, and tryptophan for muscle relaxation and sleep support, plus gentle fiber for digestion. It's truly remarkable how these 5 simple, natural foods, often readily available, contain compounds that directly address some of the most common challenges we face as we age: difficulty sleeping, persistent inflammation, and frustrating constipation. The real surprise here isn't a single magic bullet, but the simple, accessible truth that incorporating these foods into your evening can create a powerful synergy, when you combine the natural melatonin from tart cherries and walnuts with the magnesium in almonds and bananas, the tryptophan in bananas and kiwi, and the calming effect of potassium in bananas. You're giving your body a suite of tools to promote deeper, more restful sleep. When you support your digestion with the abundant fiber from almonds, kiwi, walnuts, and bananas, you reduce the discomfort that can keep you awake and create a healthier environment throughout your body. And when you consistently provide potent anti-inflammatory compounds from tart cherries, almonds, walnuts, and kiwi, you help quiet that internal fire that contributes to aches, stiffness, and overall malaise. You don't have to drastically change your entire diet overnight. Start small. Pick 1 or 2 of these foods that you enjoy and are easy for you to incorporate. Try a small glass of tart cherry juice, a handful of almonds, a ripe kiwi, a few walnuts, or half a banana an hour or so before you head to bed. Pay attention to how you feel after a few days, a week, a month. Notice the subtle shifts. Maybe you fall asleep a little faster, or wake up feeling slightly less stiff, or find your digestion is a bit more predictable. Consistency is key. These aren't quick fixes, but gentle, supportive habits that work with your body over time. Remember, taking care of yourself doesn't have to be complicated. Small, consistent steps in nourishing your body can lead to significant improvements in how you feel every single day. You deserve to sleep soundly, move comfortably, and feel light and energetic. These foods offer a delicious and natural way to support those goals. Have you tried any of these foods before bed? Or perhaps you have another simple food that helps you sleep deeper or feel better. I would absolutely love to hear about your experiences and tips in the comments below. Sharing what works for you can be incredibly helpful to others watching. If you found this information useful and encouraging, please give the video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel and lets me know that you appreciate this kind of content. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel and ringing that little notification bell. That way, you won't miss out on future videos packed with practical, simple tips like these for living your best life at every age. Thank you for watching and for taking this time for yourself. Wishing you peaceful nights, comfortable days, and a truly vibrant life ahead.